So I read a meme that said adulting is all about being constantly tired and complaining about how tired you are. And I think we can all safely agree that when it comes to adulting, like there's always so much to do. There's like life gets so hectic, and whether you are a working person, a business person, a mother, a housewife, whatever it is that you do, but I think the older we grow, the more there's just so much responsibility on us, right? And I feel like sometimes we can get so overwhelmed if we're not careful to take the time to pause. And one of the most important things that I've found for my general well-being and just for my mental health has been the ability to pause and the ability to rest. Because not, and I mean, when I say rest, I don't mean sitting on your phone all day or just whatever, but I mean like actively resting, doing things that will put your mind at ease, whether it's going for a walk outside, whether it's being at a park, whether it is playing with your kids if you've got kids, or your dog, whatever it is, but just activities that will allow you to really just put your mind at rest and really just like be in a relaxed state. People that meditate will speak about meditating, how that helps them. People that exercise, we'll talk about how exercising, releases endorphins and, these feel-good hormones that allows them to, get back on track again. So it's so important to be mindful of that. And I talk about it in my book, where I quote one of the books that I read years ago as a teenager. It was The 7 Habits of Highly Effective Teens. And there's also one that says The 7 Habits of Highly Effective People. That's for adults. And the habits that they mentioned there, one of the most important ones was the 7th one, for me, was the 7th one, which is to sharpen your saw. And that is just the process of if you, for example, you're a wood cutter or a tree cutter, if you are constantly chopping wood, you are going to probably exert all your energy and you're going to be doing a great job in the beginning. But as time goes on, your saw will become blunt, and then the more you cut, you have to use more energy and more effort, and the work becomes I would say less efficient. But if you can take just like a few minutes, say 30 minutes, sit down and sharpen your saw, when you get back to it, you're actually going to be doing a much better job, quicker and more effective. So basically that's also with our bodies. Your body is that saw that sometimes needs to be sharpened, and finding relaxing ways to sharpen your saw will actually make you a more productive person. But also, besides being more productive, also just a happier person in general, and so good for your mental health.